Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm just want to give you a quick tour of the van. I don't know if I have done that really, fully from front to back and on the outside. I rinsed out the van a little bit. It just got done raining earlier, but it started drying up, and I rinsed out the van even some more because of the pollen is just so bad. Just getting caked up. Really need to wash this van. Need to wash my truck. But let's get you a quick tour of the outside first, and we'll come back in. All right, so let's just start at the back. See, man, the van is dirty. The got rust up here. Some of that's dirt, but there is some rust too. Give it a good wash, maybe in a couple weeks when it's just a little bit warmer, and maybe when the pollen slows down some, but I don't know, that may be the peak season. But one thing about this van, and I learned to live with it, I don't know how to fix it. When you lock the locks from back there, to lock this one as well, but it won't do nothing. It won't open. You have to go in the inside and pull that rod up to open this door, and then from there you can open it until you lock it again. Let's climb up here. So got a luggage rack up here. I don't know if I'll be using it too much, but because just of the wind resistance, but it would be a good spot for like solar panels. Maybe two of those like real flimsy ones up here. Dream was always to have, make this van have a little solar power to it. As you can see, even with rinsing it, that pollen just caked up. You have to actually scrub that off. Of course, many of you know, wherever you live at, some places don't even have their pollen season, hasn't begun yet. Still have snow. This trim, I may wait till it gets a little warmer, then I may get a hot air gun, or maybe a hair dryer. See if I can kind of make this hot enough where I can fix it back in there. This was a little like slip barrier thing, but it came off. So the front of the van, as you can see, the paint is kind of faded up here on the hood. The windshield's pretty good shape. I think it has one little nick on it somewhere. You can see it from the inside, but I like to replace this whole Chevy grill. It's got a crack here, and I don't know if I need to replace it. Like, I need to replace this, but will that replace the whole thing, like these lights? I still got to find out about that too, because I'd really like a whole new grill on this thing. See, like this side has this, I don't know if this got hit by anything, but this side here is missing the same thing as over there. I mean, this side is fine, but this side's missing those, and I don't know if like a bird hit this or what. The bumper don't seem to have any kind of dent in it. Let's go inside real quick, and we'll look at it first from the driver's side. Okay, so we're in the driver's side of the van. Let's see, we get a better look right here. So my dad fixed this window you know, where, you know, it couldn't roll down at all. I do have these little wing windows. I like these. It's one of my favorite features on this van, just because you don't see them anymore. Lets in a lot of air. This is the my dash right here. I'd say everything works. Everything, my fuel gauge, my temperature gauge, my oil pressure, and the battery seem to work. Speedometer works sometimes. I mean, it works. Every now and then it gets real wonky and it'll start going crazy. And then it'll work itself right. But I can't reset the you know, the trip meter. This switch right here was for the bed, or the bench seat back there to fold down to a bed, but you know, I already took that seat out, so that doesn't do anything for me no more. This right here is the vents back there. You can see that back there, the very back. It controls, I think this controls, because I never went back there while it was on. You know, just like how much it comes out. It has a few speeds on it, or a few turns. I got my radio, which, to be honest, I would love to replace that. At least it's something that has something where you could charge, you know, your stuff with. The radio, I mean, it works, but sometimes it fades in and out. Speakers aren't the best. I don't even know where the speaker is up here. Maybe in this door. I'm not sure. I'd like to get that all worked out differently. This does have a CB radio. I have an antenna for it, but I have never put this on. So far, I just hadn't messed with this yet. I don't know if I will, but here's the interior lights for this. It goes back there. Let's see if I cut this on. So those lights are under, like that one right there. I don't know if you can see that because it's not quite nighttime yet, but the curtains back there cover those other ones up, but they're on. That's what these do, and these are the main lights back here. If I cut those, I don't really mess with those that much, just because of the you know, it's running straight from the battery. Let's see, we'll go back here. I'm gonna cut this heat on just to see. I can hear it running back here. Oh yeah. So this light ain't on. Oh, need a new bulb. But yeah, so that's what that does. I'm gonna cut that off because I know that'll bug me in the mornings. So I'm gonna cut that off too for now. All right, so I do leave my camping chair up here. I got my coolant, oil's at the door, and some extra windshield wiper fluid up here just in case. So this is, no one usually goes with me on this, so this is usually my, you know, just extra carrier seat, you know, just to have some stuff up here. All right, I do have, we got a little compartment down here. the original owner's manuals in here. This here is a cigarette lighter. And this, you know, just a number of different pouches and stuff like that. So that's the front. No cracks. But I wouldn't mind getting a cover for this still. And I'd like to get a one of those things like the RVs, the Class A and Class C's have, that has the cover that goes from driver's side window over to the front and to the passenger window. It's just a one cover that go over the windows. I wouldn't mind having that. That way I don't have to mess with the curtain up this way. So I'm going to look into that for sure. All right, so let me take you back here. All right, I got things a little bit cleaned up. So I usually run with these two, just various stuff, coffee makers, pots, you know, just all my stuff that I need to cook with, things like that. So what I did was I bungee cord this down. It would really take a lot for this to slide off. And with me bungee cording it, it's gonna, it'll even help more. Got my sleeping bag out. Here's just my curtains I've been using. Like I said, it would be nice not to have to use this curtain up here. I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but I'll put it up across here. But at least if I get what I say I'm going to get, I'll have access all the way to the front, you know, without having to worry about knocking over a curtain. Let's see. I got my curtains rolled up back here right now. I got my cot back here. So you might ask why I have this out in here. Well, when I removed the seats, I still have some of the hardware for the benches and stuff. And I figured I was going to move that anyways. I was going to take that out when I take up this carpet and put a new floor. But after a while, after I started thinking about it, I just didn't want this just to be another van that, you know, I'm going to convert into so I have a sink and a fridge and all that stuff. I just use this van to drive in and to go to work and camp in. Who knows, maybe one day I will sell this and I still have the seats. So I want to be able to put them back. So this spring I'm going to vacuum up this carpet, shampoo it as best I can. If it don't come out any better, I'm going to get area rug just to put right here, and I'll take those out. That same thing with this right here. It has where the original seats were, and I put the bolt heads back in here just to keep the holes covered up. But if I go through with it and ended up, you know, just getting another area rug or whatever, I'll take those bolt heads out and then I'll cover up those holes for now, you know. So I just wanted the option just in case if I ever sell this, you know, I could still sell it with the seats. I just got various stuff in here. I usually have paper towels in here, but we ran out inside the house and I needed them. So that's where I keep the paper towels. I got my thermometer right here. Various cords and stuff in here. I got a little solar light. That's pretty neat. That runs right here. Got the power that plugs in here. I keep this open for my powered cooler or fridge, whatever you want to call it, called set power. I can plug it into that, and it works great. But I like using it as a counter. I can slide these right here if I need it as a counter. So this is what I was talking about too. This rod right here, I just have to lift up. So it should be where you could open it now from the outside. This is the cot I used. It was real comfortable the last trip I had. I like having all these compartments right here that you can put things into. I'll definitely be using this. That was another thing. I was going to build a bed back here, but then I knew that I would be going camping, you know, in the tent a lot too. So I was like, well, why not have this where I could use it for both? So that was, you know, at least my thing. You know, there's so many people with van builds that are real cool. And I was like, well, that's just, it'd be fun to do one, but for what I'm going to use it for, just going out camping and then coming back home, that's just perfect for me. So anyways, I like to put some lights up here. So this is a LED strip light that I just put in here. It runs out the USB thing right there, so my power bank would plug into that, or that would plug into my power bank. And I'd like to have some right here, all three. I think it would make it pretty bright. And then somehow, I don't know if I need like USB extenders or something just to get it down that way. So that's my plan on the lights. I got, this used to be, I imagine, like a CD divider, maybe even a VHS divider. I don't know. It was built in 1989. I think CDs were coming out at that time. A little compartment here. So I had thought about like leaving this here, or maybe even taking this out, but putting a small TV where I can hang it up here once I get to the site that I'm going to. But I don't know yet, just because my tablet is, the screen's bigger than this, so I may just keep working with what I got. And another compartment over here. So I got stuff for magnets and stuff like that that I was using for the curtains. This light here is you could charge this up through USB as well. So yeah, this light don't work, and this one don't. It may just be the bulbs. But other than that, this is the old van tour. A little messy, but hey, for the use that I was, you know, that I'm using it for, it's perfect for me. So anyways, you guys have a good one. I just want to give a quick tour of this, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully another camping video.